Alright, next up on our Combaticon journey, we have arguably one of my favorite missions to play. Swindle. Vortex. Vortex was definitely my favorite character to play as in Fall of Cybertron. I don't know why, I just did. But yeah, he. Again, my personal universe and headcanon stuff, Vortex and Blastoff are female, but I know canonically in most universes they are male, so I'm going to get that fucked up. But here he is in his vehicle mode, which I've heard some people say looks like a wasp. It makes me want to get another one of this guy and customize him into Waspinator. But yeah, all in all, he looks pretty good. There's some minor inaccuracies, like he should have the Decepticon symbol on both sides, but no, I don't think the bottom of his helicopter mode looks like this. But, you know, and the gun being angled. The gun being angled is the one that confuses me the most. And also, no, this guy, he does have weapons. I didn't lose them, I never got them. You see, I bought this, or my mother bought this set off of Mercari, or eBay, one of the two. I think it was Mercari. And the seller never included Vortex's weapons. Which is fine to me, because Vortex has built-in weapons. He has the built-in gun at the tip of his helicopter mode. And in robot mode, he has the access to his propeller blades. So, I'm not too upset about that. But yeah, he looks really good. The color palette is very similar to what we see in the game. Not similar at all to any other versions of Vortex other than the Creo one, because it was based off this design. You know, he's also the only one whose combiner port is black. Everyone else is, like, Brawls, purple. Swindles, purple. Blastoffs, purple. Vortex's is black. I get it, the purple would have clashed with his design way too much. But, that also kind of clashes in my opinion. That kind of clashes. Like, Swindle, I mean, it's under the car, so. Still, I feel like they should either all have black ports or all have purple ports. Consistency, Hasbro. But yeah, he's got some nice metallic red. All the painted red is a nice metallic, and the solid red is just... And it's kind of like an older, like, not necessarily... It feels like a red that's been, you know, like the plastic red. Feels like it's been sitting... Or feels like it's an older style of red. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. He's got some nice detail on his rotor blades. Which, as you can see, do spin very freely. I love the way they spin on camera. That's a lot cooler than in real life. Damn. Yeah, and they are clip-on. I would not suggest trying to remove them, because you might break the clip, but they are clip-on. Yeah, it's got nice silver windows that are reflecting very well into the camera. The nice purple Decepticon emblem, some nice panel lines. Back is pretty clean, all you really see is the hip skirt. Yeah. All in all, I really like him. Now let's get down to transformation. As usual, I'm going to go into foot mode first, and then into arm mode. However, with this guy, I'm also going to show you how the official arm mode and how I prefer to do the arm mode. Just to make things look a little bit better in Bruticus mode. So, foot mode, you're going to want to detach the front of the helicopter and untab it from here. So there's this red tab there, that'll go in there. Bring it all the way up. These sections on his arm will peg in right here. You can close the rotors if you want. Go ahead and open the cockpit so you can fold in the gun and tab the front together. Mine doesn't like to stay together, but you know. Then you're going to want to rotate or flip the cockpit up like this to make a foot. And then bring the hip skirt back a little bit to make a heel. And then if you want, you can go ahead and open the rotor blades again. You're going to want to move this forward a little bit so you have better access to the combination port. And there is his foot mode, a mode he never adopted in the game. And honestly, doesn't look very good. I'm one of those people that's like, if a combiner has aerial limbs, the aerial limbs are the arms. Unless, like, Superion, where all of the limbs are aerial limbs, then it doesn't matter. Like, if it has a mixture of aerial and vehicle limbs, the aerial limbs are arms. Unless it's like 3 jets to 1 car for the limbs, then one has to be a leg. But yeah. This mode's weird. But yeah, arm mode. You're going to want to straighten this back out, make sure that stays tabbed in. Open it back up, come in here and flip out the hand. The karate chop hand, as some people have called it. I think of it more of as a saluting hand, or a bitch slap hand. And then rotate it at the waist and bring the combiner peg down. And here is the official transformation for his arm. I don't like this official transformation. So what I do, untab him and just bring it back up like this. It makes his arm smaller, but it also makes it more proportional, and you can use his rotor blades as a shield like you do in the game. You can even bring him down a little bit for better shieldage. But yeah. Woo. Anyway, on to robot mode. So, did I do comparison? I did not. I did not do comparisons. Good thing I remembered when I'm literally right here and not already in bot mode. So, comparisons. Here we have him with Gamer Edition Optimus, which Deluxe versus a Voyager. As you can see, he is not taller than Gamer Prime because you can prove he's not taller because the rotors hit. However, he is about just as long, which is interesting. Yes, I'm including the gun in that.
Are you done yet?
Okay, so thinking back, I think I did do a comparison with Gamer Prime. I don't think I did one with Starscream. And I think that's where I was getting messed up. I think. I'm not sure. I'm genuinely not sure. Anyway, now I've done it. Okay. Transformation. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to collapse his rotors like this, which they will still spin. They just won't spin as fast and freely. They will spin. Open the cockpit. Flip in the gun and bring his legs down. Bring these sections in. Take this section up here. Extend it. Make sure the arms are unhooked from each other and bring them out. Rotate the waist. Bring the arms down and orient them properly. This side you're going to want to move the propeller blades out of the way as much as you can. I would have preferred if there was another hinge that allowed them to sit more flush against here. But, you know, oh well. Then you want to take the tail, bring it down, take this black section, bring it down, and flip his head down. And that is... I never did vehicle mode comparisons with the other Combaticons. I only did it with Gamer Prime. Fuck. Brawl. Swindle. Robot. Okay, I need to finish this quickly because my phone is dying. Yeah. It looks good. There's kind of like an extra face in his chest, which is kind of weird, but you know. He's really cool. He is definitely my favorite. He's my favorite to mess around with. Let's take a look at some of those details, like that head sculpt. This is really nice. There's a little bit of paint scuffage on the mouth plate for mine, but you know. Some nice yellow eyes. The weird face on his chest. Weird hip skirt, but you know. It's obvious in the game these become his tail section, but you know. What can you do? He has the rotor blades on his arm. The traditional Vortex thing of his cockpit being on his feet. Yeah, all in all, I say he's really cool. Articulation, the head is on a ball joint, but there are these black sections that kind of get in the way. He can look up all the way, though. Shoulders are on ball joints. Yes, I put tissue in here for this one, because his ball joints are starting to get really loose. Still I need to do that for Brawl. He has bicep rotation. He has under 90 degrees of bend at a really weird looking elbow. He's got rotation at the waist. Move the giant hip skirt up, you get that much forward, that much backwards, that much outwards. You do get a thigh swivel. You do have technically a double jointed knee, but it only bends about that far because of this piece. If you move it out, you got a pretty good range of movement at the knee. Side note, again, mine didn't come with weapons because the seller didn't have any, but you can, you know, kind of, I swing this forward a little bit to cover his hand, open his rotors, kind of bring his arm up a little bit, and then he has a shield. Or he has a deadly disc blade to just slice Autobots up with. Quachaw. Anyway. Comparisons. Gamer Edition Megatron. War for Cybertron Optimus. Brawl. And Swindle. They look pretty nice. I don't think Swindle is that tall, but, you know, that's, again, scale. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more. Let me know if there's any figures you want me to review in the future. If I have them, I'll review them. If not, I will try and track them down, if I have any interest in them. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.